If I could, please look in the camera. Maybe move your hat up a little bit too, please. There you go. Okay, Priscilla.
Okay, we have a partial agreement on this case. The parties are asking to be named joint managing conservators with the child's residence to be restricted to Dallas County and surrounding counties. Health insurance would be through the government plan. Child support would be $407 a month beginning August 1st, 2023. And there would be standard visitation in the order. The parties don't agree to retroactive support or medical support. Neither party is requesting a non-disclosure, but we do need to take some testimony on family violence. The state calls the mother Priscilla Howard. Miss Howard, could you state your full name?
Priscilla Ann Howard.
Ma'am, what's the name of the child that you have with Raymond Johnson?
Raymond Alexander Johnson Jr.
How old is the child?
1.
And ma'am, is it correct that you signed an acknowledgement of paternity with the father to say that he is the father?
Yes, he is the father.
Okay. And ma'am, did you hear the announcement regarding agreed portions of this order?
Yes, ma'am.
And ma'am, please answer in a yes or a no at a minimum so the court reporter can take it down.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, are you in agreement to those terms?
Yes, ma'am.
Miss Howard, has there been any family violence between you and the father?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, when is the last time that there was family violence?
June 5th.
A month ago?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what happened during that incident?
An altercation happened where a rock was thrown at my eye.
Okay, he threw a
I'm
rock at
sorry,
your
I
house?
didn't understand you, ma'am.
I'm sorry, I said there was an altercation where a rock was thrown at my eye.
Okay, did he hit you
Yes,
with the
ma'am.
rock?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Were the police called?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And ma'am, has he punched you before?
Yes, ma'am.
When was that?
January. January.
Of 2023?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And ma'am, do you understand that if there's been family violence between the two of you, the court is not able to appoint the two of you joint managing conservators?
No, I wasn't told that.
Okay. So ma'am, are you asking that you be appointed sole managing conservator of the child?
No, I wanted joint.
Okay. Do you have any safety concerns about the father?
No,
Okay, so you're not worried about him at this time?
no, no, ma'am.
Okay. And ma'am, from your date of separation, March 17th, 2023, the state calculated a total judgment of $1,628. Are you in agreement that he gave you $25?
No, ma'am.
Did he give you $25?
No, he gave me 40. Well,
Oh,
she asked me what was the last time, and I told her what was the last time.
okay. And so that was $25?
Yeah. No, it's like
Okay.
40.
How much total has he given you since you separated?
I would say like 1 something, I guess. I don't know. 1.
Like 100?
He don't really give me money. Like he'll buy the diapers and stuff like that. He don't give me money. Yeah,
Oh,
but
okay.
it's
How
not
much,
no, go ahead.
how much would you estimate the diapers were worth?
Around 70 something.
Okay, so you want to give him credit for $70?
Yeah. Or anything that he does. Yeah.
Okay, so ma'am, I'm gonna subtract 70 from $1,628, and that
Okay.
comes out to $1,558. Would you
Okay.
be in agreement to a judgment in that amount?
Yes, ma'am.
Did he pay a light bill for you?
Yes.
Okay, was that $130?
I don't remember, but that sounds about right.
Okay, do you want to give him credit for that as well?
Mm-hmm.
Yes or no, ma'am?
I say yes.
Okay, and ma'am, that would come out to $1,428. Are you in agreement to a judgment in that amount?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you asking that he pay that off at $50 a month beginning August 1st, 2023?
Yes.
And ma'am, the state is asking for cash medical support of $237 a month. Are you in agreement to that amount?
No, because I don't understand that part.
Okay. And ma'am, do you understand that the state is requesting that he pay medical support because the child's covered under government insurance?
She brought that up. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you have health insurance available through your job at this time for the child?
No, ma'am.
Okay. And has the father put the child on his health insurance?
I wouldn't know.
Okay. And ma'am, is it correct that you're asking that there be no non-disclosure and that your address information and phone number be included in the order?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and you have no fear of threats or harassment if
No, ma'am.
your information was to be included?
No, ma'am.
Is there anything else that you want to tell the court?
No, ma'am.
Pass a witness. The state calls Raymond Johnson. Mr. Johnson, could you state your full name?
Raymond Alexander Johnson.
And sir, did you hear the announcement that was made at the beginning of the hearing?
Yes.
Are you in agreement to those terms that were announced other than retroactive support and medical support?
Yes.
Okay. Sir, has there been family violence between you and the mother?
Yes.
Okay. When is the last time there was family violence between the two of you?
June 5th.
Did you throw a rock
Mm.
at Miss Howard?
Yes.
And did it make contact with her body?
Yes.
Okay. And sir, did she get any injuries from being hit with the rock?
Yes.
Okay. And were the police called?
Yes.
And sir, did you punch the mother in January of 2023?
Yes.
Okay. And was there mutual violence between the two of you at that time, or were you the only aggressor?
We both were.
Okay. And do you know how the fight started?
No.
Okay. And sir, do you understand that the court is not able to appoint the two of you joint managing conservators when there's been family violence in the past 2 years?
Yes.
Okay. And sir, would you be in agreement for the mother to be appointed sole managing conservator of the child?
Joint.
You want to be appointed joint managing conservators?
Yes.
Okay. Sir, would you be in agreement to the retroactive support that the state calculated of $1,428.
Yes.
Okay, and sir, do you believe that you've given her $1,500 total?
No.
Okay, how much do you say that you've given?
Like 100 or something.
Okay. And sir, are you in agreement to the cash medical support of $237 a month?
No.
And sir, can you tell the court why you don't agree to that amount?
I just wanted them out a little lower. I'm not really bothered about it. I just
Okay.
wanted it lower. That's all.
Do you have any other children, sir?
No.
And sir, the state calculated your child support based on a gross income of $2,633.53. Do you believe that's accurate as far as your income?
Yeah.
Okay. And sir, do you understand that the support, normally we calculate that at 9% of your income?
Yes.
Okay. Sir, is there anything else that you want to tell the court?
No.
Sir, are you comfortable with your address, phone number, and other identifying information being included in the order?
Yes.
Okay, pass the witness.
All right, I'm gonna make a finding on family violence based on what I've heard and the admissions that I've heard in court today. If we're doing that, then I cannot appoint you as joint managing conservators. And basically what that means is that the mother will have the right to make decisions. Now, whether or not, Mr. Howard, if you want to allow him to help you make decisions or talk to him, then you definitely still can, but I cannot do that. And I've heard, Ms. Howard, you say that you're not requesting your address to be not disclosed, so I'll put that in the order as well. Mr. Johnson, the things you've done are not normal. It's not normal to throw a rock at somebody. I don't care how angry you are. You may need to consider looking at taking anger management classes or something like that, or controlling yourself a lot better. You cannot treat another human like that. So you need to make sure that you're controlling yourself, even if you don't agree with what the other person is saying. You cannot control them and tell them what to do. So you need to figure out how to do that, Mr. Johnson. Child support set at 407 based on your wages, standard visitation. Neither one of you have private insurance. Medicaid is not free. They charge every time you go to a doctor, they charge the state of Texas for any costs. And so until someone gets insurance on their own, you're gonna have to pay medical support of $237. You may look and see if you have anything available to you, Mr. Johnson, through your job or any future occupations. So you see if you can get that lowered. If you have private insurance, then we'll agree to get the child on private insurance and stop charging to the $237 if you can find it cheaper. But as of right now, we don't have anything available other than government medical. Retroactive judgment granted in the amount of $1,428. I am changing the payment on that to a lower payment at $25 a month to help with the overall bill. If you pay off that balance, then you won't owe that additional $25 a month, but it will accrue interest the longer it takes to pay that off. So it's up to you to decide whether you want to send in additional payments or not to pay it off, or just pay the minimum payment of $25 a month. Court costs is billed to Mr. Johnson. The Attorney General's office will put that all in a court order. Y'all are done with court. You can press leave on the Zoom to exit out. Thank you.
Okay.